Hello, so today is day 8 of the yoga challenge, and I'm only getting to my yoga practice just before bed, so I have opted to do a bedtime yoga with some relaxing yoga stretches.
Just to begin, think of lifting and lengthening out of your lower back, rolling your shoulders down and away from your ears. Sometimes when we sit, we kind of puff the chest forward, so think of drawing the ribs down. You can extend your arms out to the side, and as we inhale, we're going to stretch and reach the arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale, relax them back down. So let's just do that a few more times, matching the movement with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one, inhale. And then when you exhale, side bend over to the right. So left arm reaches all the way up and over. Think of pressing your left hip down and relax your head. Big side body stretch. Stay exactly as you are, but just release your left arm to hover a little bit off the floor. So getting a little bit more into your neck. And use the reach of those left fingers to come all the way up. And now keeping your right shin in front of your left one, I'm just going to move back a little bit here. We're going to fold forward. So walk your hands out and fold any amount. Maybe you're up a little bit higher, staying on your arms, on your hands, your forearms, or you might come all the way down to the floor. Starting to open into our right hip and right glute. So each class of the evening yoga movement has a different affirmation. And tonight, the affirmation we're using is, I am in the process of positive change. I am in the process of positive change. And just repeat this to yourself a few times. Noticing what comes up for you and what you think about. We want our inhales to be just as long as our exhales, not favoring one over the other. And let's push into the floor, start to lift on out. And we'll change the cross of the legs, so this time you'll want to have your left shin in front of your right one. And we're going to do the same thing, so just tracing big arm circles, lengthening out. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, press them down. 3 more cycles like this. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe in. And side body stretch, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Relax your head, soften your jaw, and really lengthen out through the right fingertips. You can now stay in your side bend, but just let your right hand hover about a foot off of the floor. Reach out to lift back up. And keeping your left shin in front, we're going to walk the hands forward and fold from here. Any amount. And you might notice that it feels easier on one side, more so than the other. Try not to force the same experience. It's actually very normal to have these asymmetries. All of us tend to have one side of our body that's tighter, that's weaker, or stronger, more flexible, whatever it may be. And repeating the affirmation, I am in the process of positive change. And maybe asking yourself what this positive change is for you. And if you don't know, or if nothing comes to mind, you might just be open to positive change coming your way. Push your hands into the floor. Let's rise up. We'll take one more seated pose. Go ahead and open your legs out into a straddle. Finding our wide-legged fold. Instead of going directly to the center and folding this way, we're going to start with side, side, and then we'll go to the middle. So turn to face over towards your right knee and right shin. Walk your hands out and fold on down. Some people do like to hold on to the leg, but because this is passive, it's a bedtime class, I'm making it real easy on myself. Palms facing up, letting my spine round, and just letting gravity get me deeper into the pose. So we're not attached to any outcome. And another option sometimes that people will do here is to just hold your head up with your hands. That can be really comfortable and a nice variation as well. Deep breaths on this side. Very mindfully use arm strength to lift your upper body out of this forward fold. And we'll go towards our left leg, left shin this time, walking it out. Take your time. Don't assume that it's going to be the same depth as the first side. Really meet your body wherever it is. No judgment, no expectation. This is a practice we do for our own self-care, for our own well-being. And it kind of defeats the purpose if we start being critical of ourselves and putting pressure of performance in our practice. We want to do this because it feels good to do it. I am in the process of positive change. As slowly as before, walk your hands in, lift on up. And our last variation of this pose, I promise. I know it's intense. We're gonna fold directly forward. I really do like to do forward folds in the evening. They're very restorative and soothing for the nervous system. So it is nice to do a couple before we go to bed or in the evening while we're winding down. And you can almost even imagine any lingering stress and tension pouring out of you. And the same option of holding your head up applies here if that feels nice, or you can let gravity pull your head down. Three more deep breaths. Now uncurl, walk your hands in bit by bit. Okay, let's give our legs a well-deserved break. Bend your knees. We're going to lower down onto our backs. We'll set ourselves up for a laying spinal twist. So you can reach your arms out into a T. Your hips might go to the right before you let both knees and thighs drop over to the left. Either just keeping one thigh over the other, or if you'd like, you can wrap your right leg over the left one and then drop the knees down. This will make the twist a little bit more intense. So I'm moving my right hip away in opposition of my right shoulder. Press your right shoulder blade into the floor so your collarbones are facing up. Relax your belly. Now we're going to lift our legs back through to center, uncross if that's the variation you were doing. Setting up for the second side, reach your left arm out. You might need to move your hips a little more to the left before both knees and thighs drop to the right. Either one thigh on top or wrapping your left leg this time. So reaching left shoulder away from your left hip. Chest is facing up and your hips are facing to the side. These spinal twists are a great way to recalibrate. I am in the process of positive change. Let's unwrap. And from here, just draw your knees into your chest. Rocking a little bit side to side, massaging your lower back. And you can extend your arms up overhead, stretch your legs out. And let's roll to one side. We'll come on up. Taking a seat. And close your eyes as you draw your hands at the front of your heart. Feel the effects of your practice on your mind, your body, your breath. We'll chant Om one time. Inhale to chant. Big breath in. Namaste.
So I just completed my yoga routine for today, which was day 8. And I really loved that affirmation, which was, I am in the process of positive change. For me currently, this positive change is imbibing yoga into my life daily, which is something that I never practiced before. So I find that it's actually helping me open like my body, my mind, and I'm really enjoying it. It's helping me relax. Today, one challenge that I did face was especially with the down folds and the left and right folds, just because my legs are quite tight. The muscles in my legs are quite tight and my back is quite tight as well. So I couldn't bend a lot, but I'm hoping that as time goes by, my flexibility will increase, and I was just listening to my body and I did whatever I could. So I'm hoping now that I can have a good night's sleep. So thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.